Well, Scott Sager with you here, RTC TV4, just in time to catch that shot by Rossville player. We'll get the rosters here in a few moments, and I'll be able to identify the batters. I want to thank the folks over at Tippecanoe Valley Akron Youth League. Wow, what a great job you guys have done today. Want to apologize for any confusion in the morning games. They've got dual games going to try and cover all the ground they lost with the bad weather. So there are games going on over at the softball fields as well. I was not aware of that. I can tell you Rossville won the morning game here on this field over Northwestern. That was Northwestern's first loss. They go down, and they'll play this afternoon yet. Rossville will play, it looks like at 3 o'clock today versus the winner of this game. So Tippecanoe Valley taking on Rossville right now. Valley going for the play at second, and they do get the out. So that's going to be one down here. If I'm doing this properly, which, there are times I don't. So reach out to us on Facebook or any of the other vehicles if you have any questions about our coverage today. Like I said, we'll get those rosters over in a few minutes, and we'll make some announcements on some of the players. Until then, we'll let our PA announcer take care of that for us. Looks like North Judson was a winner this morning over Manchester. And here those rosters come. Thank you, Anthony, newcomer over there at Tippecanoe Valley. That ball gets past, hits the fence. Rossville won their first game versus Peru to get to this game. Valley defeated Alexandria to get to this game. That's number 2, Andrew Wolin up. He's your third baseman today for Rossville. Here's the pitch. I believe it's a 3-2 count. Nice shot just over the head of the third baseman. And that's going to put runners on first and second with one out here for Rossville.
Now batting number 42, Christopher Kroom.
Christopher Kroom up, your first baseman for Rossville. See some folks tuning in on Facebook. Happy to have you here with us this morning. Tell your friends about us, rtc4.com, RTCTV4 on Facebook. Of course, if you're sitting in the confines of your home here in Fulton County, you can watch us on your local cable. Nice play there. Tries to get him at second, safe at second, but that's going to be 2 outs. A nice play by the third baseman. So runners on first and second.
Next up, the roster, number 1, Ryder Woodruff.
Ryder Woodruff, your batter. Outfielder here for Rossville. There's a nice shot right to the shortstop. That's going to end the inning. Tippecanoe Valley will be up to bat here right after this. Again, you're with Scott Sager here on RTC TV4 in Rochester. Well, as much as I like to be the bearer of bad news, we've got some rain moving through the area again, so hopefully it'll avoid the field, or if it comes through, it's very, very quick. We've been plagued by rain this weekend. Of course, we needed it for our lawns and, of course, all the crops out there, but struggling a bit right now to try and get these games in. They've got 2 fields going right now. Of course, we've got our cameras on one. So we'll show you all the action that we can here today. Stay with us here on RTC TV4. Want to get these games in for these little 8-year-olds, and hopefully they're having a good time out here today with us. But I don't know if that rain will affect us much or not. We'll have to keep our eyes on it. We'll be here with you either way. Looks like for Tippecanoe Valley, you got Kaiser, Paxton, and Prater coming up for your first 3 batters. Little test of the pitching machine there, and I think we're about ready to go. Let's go back to field audio. And we're back.
The Ring Upper Valley, third baseman, number 11, Ty Kaiser.
Ty Kaiser up. Playing third base for you here today. Made a nice play there in the top of the first. Watches the first ball sail past. That's a nice shot. It's going to go off screen. Foul ball. Fouls that one back. Nice shot. Dead ball because it hit the pitching mound, so that's going to bring up the second batter. Grant Paxton, your catcher. Watches the first one. Foul back into the fence. 2 strikes on Paxton. Ball. That's going to go to the right side, out of camera view, out of play, foul ball. Popper up in front, and that's going to be enough to get the runner around to second and to be safe at first.
Starting play for Valley, pitcher number 48, Preston Prater.
Preston Prater up to bat here. Runners on first and second, no outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Hard shot to the shortstop, makes the force out over the third. Going to bring Valley their first out.
Next batter for Valley, shortstop number 3, Braden Knoll.
Braden Knoll up. There's your shortstop for Tippecanoe Valley. Runners first and second, 1 out. Again, big shout out to Anthony Newcomer and the folks over at AYL. Sending me pronunciations now. My goodness, that's what we need. We'll get this broadcast dialed in yet. Swing and a miss right there by Braden Knoll. Paxton and Prater still out on first and second. See if Knoll can move him around a bit. Foul ball. I see words getting out right now. Feel free, if you're on Facebook right now, share us. Love to get more viewers. There's a hard shot to the third baseman. That's going to bring a run in. And Tippecanoe Valley's on the board first with a nice RBI there. Let me get that run up on the board for you. I know you'll want to see that right away.
Next up for Valley, outfielder number 24, Logan Keeney.
Logan Keeney up to bat now for the Vikings. Nice shot there. Trouble with base running, but wow. We got time, not sure the call there. Tagged him in the mouth. We'll see how that plays out. He is calling him out at home. A nice play at the plate. I'm glad everybody's okay. But that should give them 2 outs now. If I can get the guys in the press box to confirm that for me here. If I'm wrong, send me a text, let me know.
Now batting for Valley, first baseman, number 44, Parker Adamson.
Parker Adamson up to bat now for Tippecanoe Valley. He's your first baseman. Yeah, he was called out there. I was looking at a replay. Just confirming where we stand here. Valley with runners in scoring positions. Nice shot down the right side would score a couple there, Parker. Hopefully you can get that going. Nice shot. That's going to score one. Second one coming around. Second scores. So 2 more runs for Tippecanoe Valley.
Starting to play right there, number 22, Tanner Glenny.
A nice base clearing shot there. Nice shot. It's going to be right to the second baseman. Little dribbler. He's able to beat that out. The runner from second coming all the way around to home. And Tippecanoe Valley puts another on the board. So 4 runs so far this inning for the Vikings.
Next up for Valley, second baseman, number 19, Brooks Miller.
Dirks Miller up to bat. There's a strike. You can hear that wind picking up. I'm afraid they're going to get some sprinkles. But hopefully they'll pass quickly. And that's what it's all about, is these little pop-ups. Can't really predict if it's going to rain in any particular spot right now. So again, Tippecanoe Valley leading 4-0 here in the bottom of the first inning over Rossville. Winner of this game plays at 3 o'clock today. A lot of back-to-back games because of the rain. Nice swing, gets around a little early on that, takes it foul. And that's going to do it for the inning, but not until the Tippecanoe Valley Vikings able to put 4 up on the board. We'll be back. Top of the second coming up. Well, we're back. Top of the second inning here. Scott Sager with you, RTC TV 4. Rossville up to bat here. Didn't see his number. We'll get you a name or a number on the young player out there. I say he, but it could be a she. We've got some girls playing as well, the 8U level. Nice shot there. Bobbled by the third baseman. No play. Back to the pitcher. That was number 9, Cameron Fife, by the way. Nice solid shot over there to the third baseman.
Next up for Rossville, number 35, Braden Baker.
Braden Baker up, 35, outfielder. Looking to just make some contact, pulls the bat. There's a shot. A little too close to my camera, young man. Let's hit him straight, not back at the fence. Swing and a miss there for Baker. Nice shot right to the shortstop. Looks back the runner at first. That's going to be first down for Rossville.
Coming to play for Rossville, outfielder, number 44, Landon Yagi.
Landon Yagi. One out here in the top of the first. Second, I'm sorry, apologize. Second inning. Shot right back to the pitcher. Goes to second with it. Drops the ball. Misses the force. Staying in position, they're double checking. They're calling him safe. That should bring up Parker Marcus if my roster is correct, number 24.
Next batter for Rossville, second baseman, number 24, Parker Marcus.
There's a swing and a miss. Sounds like it's a 1-1 count. That just to the left or right side of the mound. Going to get the force out at second, but that's going to put runners on the corner. Nice little sack to move them around. With 2 outs here.
Now batting number 20, Kai Foshi.
Kai Foshi up to bat for Rossville. Squaring around a bunt, backs away from it. Just getting comfortable up there at the plate. Nice shot right to the pitcher. Throws it over to first for the out, and no runs are scored. That's going to do it for the top of the second inning. We'll be back for the bottom half right after this. Well, we're back. A little bit of conversations. There's a shot out to left field.
Next up for Valley, number 17, Liam Newcomer.
Liam Newcomer up. Center fielder here. Watches one go by. Liam with a shot right back to the pitcher. He can't handle it. Tries to throw to first. Not in time. Runners on the corner. Safe here for Tippecanoe Valley. Nice shot up the middle there by Newcomer.
Next up the Valley, number 23, Xander Iowanu.
Xander up to bat here. Xander Iowanu up. With a nice cut. Misses there, though. I still have no outs on my tally. Nice cut. Right up the middle again. Potential double play ball. Gets the out at second, so we'll put that on the board, but Valley gets another run, so we'll put that on the board as well.
Now batting for Valley, third baseman, number 11, Ty Kaiser.
Count is correct. So watching the weather map on these radar is as confusing as anything, as we have little pop-ups coming from the north today, so a little more difficult to track, but they're going to stay on it. Do the best they can. A nice shot there by Xander. That's going to bring a runner around. He may try for home. They're sending him home. Ends up with a stand-up triple, and Tippecanoe Valley with another run. So 2 runs for Valley on the inning, still with only 1 out. And a time on the field. They're going to have a little chat. Oops, I bet that's wrong. How about a 6 instead of an 8? So we'll let them chat on the field.
Next up the Valley, catcher number 32, Grant Paxton.
Okay, back to action here. 1 out. Tippecanoe Valley up 6-0. Runner on third base after that stand-up triple. Nice shot right back to the pitcher. Gets the out at first, but also gets that run across. That will come in handy later, I'm certain of that.
Number 48, Preston Prater.
Preston Prater up for Tippecanoe Valley. Preston with a nice shot. Gets past the shortstop, safely at first, looking at second. The Valley bats are hot this morning, I'll tell you that. Braden Knoll up, the shortstop for Tippecanoe Valley. Got a runner over on first base and 2 outs. See some of the Valley fans tuning in online. Glad to have you with us. See my neighbors tuned in. Glad to have you. Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Tell you what, some of these games that we've been filming are bringing in some of the largest viewers we've ever had here. There's a nice shot down the left side, going to be foul. So a number of viewers. Again, tell your friends. RTC4.com, RTC4 Cable in Rochester, Channel 304, and a variety of others. Of course, Tippecanoe Valley has their own channel now, Channel 343, where we air 24/7 broadcast of all the great videos we have from the Tippecanoe Valley area. It's a nice shot and a nice catch there for the putout. As we head to the top of the third, Tippecanoe Valley leading over Rossville 7-0. We'll be back here in a few moments.
Leading off the third for Rossville, number 11, Isaiah Hoppert.
Isaiah Hoppert up for Rossville. Getting down to the bottom of the order here. Nice shot there again to that left side of the pitcher. Going to be safe at first base. It should bring up Brody Dunn.
Now up for Rossville, number 13, Brody Dunn.
Dunn takes the first pitch there. Nice little dink bunt. Ball goes to the outfield. Runner going to advance. Going to put runners on the corner for Rossville with some heads-up base running there on the errant throw. Should take us back to the top of the order. Drew Wainscott.
Next batter for Rossville, number 95, Drew Wainscott.
Shortstop for Rossville. Young man's got a tuck in his shirt. We wear caps and sleeves at this level of play here. Again, just can't commend the umpires enough. The officiating has been immaculate, and they've really helped these kids. You can tell that these umpires understand that these kids are learning the game, and they're incorporating that into everything they do, and that is just fantastic. You gotta, let's hope these kids are playing for a World Series someday. But for now, it's the basics. You got to learn them. You got to teach them the confidence, and you got to teach them the fundamentals. And right there is a nice fundamental hit by Rossville. That goes past the Valley outfielders. 1 run will score. Runner trying to make it to third, and he is safe at third. So a nice shot there. And I know you Rossville fans are going to want to see that up on the board, so we'll give that one to you. 1 run up on the board for Rossville.
Now batting for Rossville, number 3, Dixon Cole.
Dixon Cole up. And our board should be right now. Still no outs. Runners at second and third here for Dixon. Watches one go by. There's a shot to the shortstop. He throws to first. Safe at first. Run is safe. Runner at third. Rossville with a nice little rally here.
Next up for Rossville, number 2, Andrew Wolin.
Getting a couple of runs up on the board. 2-7 now. And number 2, Andrew Wolin up. Umpires conferring here. Good opportunity for me to tell you that RTC Fiber Communications is having our annual Customer Appreciation Day. That'll be this Friday in the RTC parking lot from 11 to 2. Come on by, enjoy all the food and beverages along with some great camaraderie. Talk to your RTC personnel. We're here for you, have been for well over 120 years. Happy to continue that tradition of excellent service. Love to see you come out. Again, that's this Friday, the 27th, behind RTC from 11 to 2. So I have it with no outs. Runners on the corners here for Rossville. A nice shot there, and again gets past the outfield. There's 1 run will score. Runner from first advancing to third. They're going to bring him home. That's 2 more for Rossville on that stand-up double. So 4-7 now. We get our board right. Been a 4-run third inning so far for
Now batting for Rossville, number 14, Christopher Kroom.
Christopher Kroom up, number 42 for Rossville. He's got a runner out there on second. There's a shot to the shortstop, gets through, gets past the center fielder. His backup is there with it. Ball still moving. That's another run for Rossville. 5-7 now. And they've turned this back into a close ball game. As we kind of expected they might. These bats get rolling for them. Rossville won their district semi-state to get here. Runners at first and second. No outs still.
Now batting number 1, Ryder Woodruff.
Ryder Woodruff up for Rossville with his runner out there on second base. Getting some coaching there. Yes, even 8-year-old All-Stars need coaching. Squaring around for the bunt. He just takes a look at the first one. That's a shot down the left side. Foul ball. A nice shot there. Here's the pitch. Coming up. Runner steals. The pitcher was not inside the circle. Tough tag, though. Dust him off a little bit, call timeout, and keep him there on third base. Some heads-up base running there. And finally, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's going to strike him out. First down for Rossville.
Call play for Rossville, number 9, pitcher Cameron Fife.
I believe there's a 6-run limit per inning. I'm not positive of that. We'll see if that comes into play here. Rossville player laid off of that one. Swings at that one, takes it foul, but a nice cut. I believe this is Cameron Fife up to bat for Rossville. Counts 1-1, we hear. That's a little bloop, fair ball. 6-run will score. They're going to let them keep rolling. Well, that'll do it. I was correct. It is a 6-run inning is all you can have. So Rossville coming back pretty hard there. Kill that audio. Keep ours up. But a nice inning, nice rally, as you will, with Rossville there. Came back, got 6 there in the top of the third. To not quite tie it up. They're still down 1 run. Valley leading 7-6 as we'll get ready to start the bottom of the third here in just a second. Bringing it back here as they reset the machine a little bit. Wow, what a nice catch out there by Rossville. Can't see the number. I apologize for that, but great catch, young man. Great catch.
Now batting for Valley, first baseman, number 44, Parker Adamson.
As you heard there, Parker Adamson up for Tippecanoe Valley here. They have one out here in the bottom of the third. Ball's headed foul. Let's see if they can make the catch just off camera, and they do. So 2 outs right away for Tippecanoe Valley.
Coming to the plate for Valley, right fielder, number 22, Tanner Glennie.
Tanner Glennie up now for Tippecanoe Valley. Shot right up the right side of the mound. Dribbles past a couple of middle infielders, and our runner is safe at first base. Should be Dirks Miller up now.
Valley, second baseman, number 19, Dirks Miller.
Valley trying to add to their lead here. 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Miller looks at the first ball. Nice shot right to the shortstop. Funny hop just over his shoulder. That's going to make it into the outfield. Put runners at first and second for Tippecanoe Valley. A nice little poke there. Jaden Prater, your left fielder.
Number 58, Jaden Prater.
Is your next batter here. Again, runners first and second now with 2 outs. Little dribbler to the pitcher. Goes for the throw at first, and that'll do it for the third inning here. Valley can't get any across. Rossville stepping up their game a little bit. We'll be back after this. That's going to be the first out for Rossville.
Next batter for Rossville, number 44, Landon Yagi.
Shot up the middle by Landon. That's going to get him over to first base, right over the head of the pitcher, the second baseman, and landing before the center fielder. As you see, we do have left center and right center. So you got 4 outfielders here.
Next batter for Rossville, number 24, Parker Marcus.
Parker Marcus up, your second baseman. Lays off the first pitch. Little bunt. Pitcher has trouble picking up the ball. That's going to be runners at first and second. Well executed bunt there by Parker Marcus. Or Marcus Parker. It's a good question. I think it's Parker Marcus.
Next batter for Rossville, number 25, Casey.
Kaifashi up for Rossville. Gets a little shot down the third base line. Pitcher goes over to cover, and they get the force out. Well executed play there by the young men of Valley. So going to be 2 outs now. It was good rotation. Pitcher immediately went over. Third baseman came up to play the ball.
Now batting number 11.
Good force out. Bring up number 11, Isaiah Halpert. Isaiah's in the outfield today. A little high. Ends up being foul just outside the glove of the third baseman for Tippecanoe Valley. Two outs. And that's going to do it. We'll be back.
Now batting for Valley, number 17, Liam Newcomer.
Liam Newcomer up for Tippecanoe Valley here as we go into the bottom of the fourth inning. Squares around a bunt on his first, watches it go by. As I said, we've got games going on at two fields today, so we'll keep you updated as to what's happening over on the other field. We'll be covering as many games as we can today. We'll keep a live feed going throughout the games. And as commentary is available, we will provide that as well. That's going to be out number one as Newcomer hits it over to the second baseman. He makes a nice play and takes him out at first base. So out number one. Xander Iwano up now for Tippecanoe Valley. Nice swing there. Xander measuring out his stance there at the plate. Here comes the pitch. Strike right there. A little harder for us to do the balls and counts strike without an umpire directly behind the plate where we can see everything, so I apologize for that. Trying to keep up on the scoring and the outs. Hopefully that's enough and you're tuning in and enjoying this broadcast. That's going to be 3 on Xander. So 2 outs now for the Vikings.
Next up for Valley, third baseman, number 11, Ty Kaiser.
Back to the head of the order here. First batter, Ty Kaiser up for Valley. See if they can give a 2-out rally here in the bottom of the fourth. See if they can add some more runs to their lead. Ty lays off the first one. Swing and a miss right there. There's a swing. Hot shot over to third base. Safe by a hair. Safe by a hair. I have the fortune of replay. I'm able to watch that right after. Catcher coming up to bat here. Just got to get the rest of his gear off. I say leave it on. That's Grant Paxton coming up. I have to say, after looking at that replay about 3 times, it is very close over there on that last call at first, but I do have to say the umpire was correct. It looked like the foot got there just before the ball. There's a shot to the second baseman, gets through his arms. That's going to advanced runners, first and second. We got a guy going for home, and he makes it. Tippecanoe Valley very aggressive on the base paths, and that's paying off for him as they get another run and a runner on third base. Very aggressive base running. So that's going to add one to the Valley lead now. Preston Prater up for Valley right now. Runner on third, 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Watch that first ball go by. See, as church is letting out, folks are tuning in more. Glad you're tuning in with us here. Happy to have you. Get more viewers for this game today than some of our rivalry football games. So glad everybody's tuning in. Glad RTC can provide this coverage for you. Swing and a miss. Parker Adamson, I believe, is who's up now. The numbers are correct. So 2 outs, runner on third. And that is a shot all the way to the fence. That's going to score 1, and we'll see how far he can go on this. He's rounding second now, headed to third. There'll be a play at third. Safe at third, my goodness. Safe at third. Well, a nice throw there to make that an even close play. Coach going to come out and check on his player here. Don't know that coach really agreed with that call. Again, clear across the field there. I'm watching it again on replay right now as we speak. Here's the throw over to third. Takes him off the bag. Boy, his feet did hit, and then he came up on the body. So he was definitely safe at third. And hopefully the player is okay up there at third base. Shaking it off a little bit. Valley again, runner at third base. With 2 outs. Don't want to speculate on the conversation the Rossville coach had as he crossed the field talking to the umpire a little bit. Don't think he liked that call at third, but again, I saw the replay. I do believe he was safe there. Some close calls. That's why these guys get paid the big bucks to make those calls. That ball is foul. believe Braden Knoll up to bat here. Just poke that one foul. See how Braden does here. Takes that one foul out of play. It's going to be strike 2 for sure. Oh, and 2 the count. Shot over to third. Got to go across the diamond. He loses the handle. And another run scores for Valley. Nice ribby there by Braden Knoll. Get that run up on the board for Valley.
Outfielder number 24, Logan Keeney.
There's a shot out the left side. It's going to be a foul ball. So 6-10, or 10-6, Tippecanoe Valley here in the bottom of the 4th. 3 runs this inning for them. 2 outs, runner on first. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Logan Keeney is your batter, by the way, if we didn't announce that. After Knoll with a nice shot over first base. There's a shot to the shortstop. He gets in front of it, knocks it down, cannot get the play at second base. Runner's going to be safe at first and second.
Stepping to the plate for Valley, first baseman number 44, Parker Adamson.
Parker Adamson up for Tippecanoe Valley, your first baseman. Trying to make something happen here. See if they can add a couple more runs to their lead. Got time for a moment here. All right, Parker Adamson. Parker with a pop fly to the infield. Let's see if they can get it, and they do. It's going to strand 2, but not until Valley gets 3 up on the board, leading 10-6 going into the top of the 5th inning.
Because what happened was they made the last out, it was 5-1. At third, but he batted. So could he get on base? No, because it was a field choice. I don't know what he happened to do. He hit it to tie, and Preston went over and covered, and they made the last out third. You're not getting under a fielder's choice. Well, not if he hit it. No, not if he hit it. Right, so he shouldn't have bounced. What do you refuse? Yeah, you got it.
That's a plate number 95, G. Winscott. That's a plate number 3, Dixon Cole.
They scored another one. Yeah, they should have 7. Come on, dude. Come on, Dick. Contact, let's go. Whoa. Good job, big head on it. Good head on it. Go ahead if you like it. Good spot. Good spot.
Coming to take the Rossville, number 2, Andrew Warren.
Get up on the fence.
Well, here we are with the the bottom half of the 5th inning here. Tippecanoe Valley up to bat.
That's Pleasure Valley number 22, Tanner Green.
Tanner Glennie up, number 22 for Tippecanoe Valley. Here to lead off the bottom half of this 5th. Off the plate, little bouncer back to the pitcher, and that's going to be the first out. Should bring up Dirks Miller, number 8.
Next batter for Valley, second baseman number 19, Dirks Miller.
Miller watches the first one come through. With the rain we've had over here in Rochester, I'm glad to see it's staying away from Tippecanoe Valley. Knocking on wood as I say that. Hopefully they'll be able to get in all of their games today. Nice shot over the head of the first baseman into right field. It's going to keep him at first base. Should bring up Jaden Prater, your left fielder.
Now batting for Valley, left fielder number 58, Jaden Prater.
Again, couldn't do all this without our great friends over there at Tippecanoe Valley. Akron Youth League Baseball, Anthony Newcomer, Nick Smith, everybody over there just doing great things. We thank you for all your support. We try to bring you this live coverage. We know you enjoy it. We can see you watching. So we're glad you're with us. There's a shot right back to the pitcher. He turns for second, throws to second. Shortstop and second get out of each other's way, and that causes problems. As Tippecanoe Valley runner makes it all the way to home with some smart base running. So it looks like we've got the out, picked up a second out, but we also picked up a run there for Tippecanoe Valley. So mark them down for the 1 for this inning. Get my outs correct and give them one more run up on the board. Should be at 11 now. Transition across. You should see everything correctly up on the screen now. 2 outs then.
Number 17,
Liam Newcomer up, trying to keep Valley alive here. Bottom of the 5th. No runners on at this point. Foul ball down the right side. Strange little pop-up storms we are having today. They're coming from the north, sometimes even the northeast. That's a little strange for us here in Indiana, but it does happen as the weather patterns change. Right now, clear skies over Akron, Indiana. Nice swing there, straight to the second baseman. Almost legged that one out, but that's going to do it for the top or the bottom half of the 5th. Top of the 6th there with Rossville needing to pick up at least 4 to continue. We'll be back after this here on RTC TV4. Here we go in the 6th inning. Again, Rossville needing to get at least 4 to advance. Valley hoping to keep them at bay. Swing and a miss. Ryder Woodruff up for Rossville. Ryder with a little dink. Catcher fields it. Safe at first. Cameron Fife, I believe, coming up next, number 9. We'll see. Try and get a number off the back there. Make sure we're right.
Now batting, number 9, Cameron Fife.
Yep, Cameron Fife up. Runner on first, 1 out. Here in the top of the 6th. Valley would love to have a double play here. Shot to the third baseman. Safe at second, safe at first. Braden Baker scheduled to be up in the lineup.
Number 35, Braden Baker.
Now Baker's up. Valley looking for double play options here. Swing and a miss. They call it pitch 5 coming up. Got a swing at this one. Little dribbler. Stays fair. Play at first. Advances the runners. Safe at home as the ball gets careened away. Let's keep up here. Okay, so we've got 2 outs now. And Rossville gets 1 more. So that's going to give them 8.
Now batting number 44, Landon Yagi.
Landon Youngie up. Number 44. Again, 2 outs, runner on third. Score 8-11 right now. Valley leading. Rossville needs 3 more. That one gets past the shortstop, and another run does score. They're not giving up yet, are they? So that's 2 for the inning. And 9-11 now, the score. Parker Marcus up for Rossville here. Swing right to the first or to the pitcher. Little toss, and that's going to do it, and that's going to be the game. Tippecanoe Valley going to win 11-9 in 6. 3 p.m. game versus Rossville for the Tippecanoe Valley Vikings, or the Mud Hens, I guess they are.
Also play at 3 p.m. on the softball field.
So a nice, well-fought contest by Rossville. Still got a chance here as they continue on. They move down to the losers bracket, and they'll see if they can fight their way back. They've got a game at 3 o'clock. Tippecanoe Valley's got a game at 3 o'clock. We'll be back for that. Until then, I'm Scott Seger with RTC, thanking you for joining us here.
On this diamond will be 1 p.m. Alexandria versus Northwestern.
And you'll have Alexandria versus Northwestern on this field without the scoring and commentary. But we'll be back later on this afternoon and evening for more live coverage here on RTC TV4.